Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is my voice clear?
Yes, loud and clear, Doctor.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
Yes, Dr. Clear.
Okay, so thank you very much, professors, doctors, brothers and sisters, for joining the fourth sessions of e-learning clinic 2.0. I'm really honored and humbled to see that we still have a lot of people joining our sessions. And then just in case, if you having difficulties to access Zoom, which is sometimes it may be difficult due to the internet connections and the stable internet connections in our area. So please, perhaps it would be a lot easier for you to access our YouTube channel, which I have provided the link in the chat forum, in the chat room. Okay. To add the barakah to our session, as usual, let's start with Al-Fatihah. Amin ya rabbal alamin. So this session, today's session, I'm very glad that we have one volunteer from IRK-HS. We have Dr. Elmira from Department of History and Civilization. So this session will be focused on Edpuzzle and how we use Edpuzzle and Prezi for video lecture. So I believe Dr. Elmira is already here in the session.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Elmira. So without further ado, session is yours. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Mira. Assalamu alaikum all, and Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. So it is I am very humbled to be here under the CPD to have this training. Actually, I am not the expert in the technology or other skills, but as a history lecturer and also the lecturer from IRK-HS, I just wanted to share with you what I'm learning so fast, and also how we can use the technology especially during this difficult time, how we are going to handle the classes, and also how we are going to make the assessment. So from the very beginning, please forgive me if I will make any mistakes, because I am very humbled to see the big face, the very famous faces here. So I will start. Actually, today's topic is about using the making video for the Edpuzzle and the Prezi. I will start from Prezi, and after that, if there will be the time, Edpuzzle, and after that only we will move to Prezi, because I consider Edpuzzle may benefit us the more. So let us. Okay. So here we are in the, can you see my slides, Dr. Mira? Okay, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
So I prepared some slides to give the very general idea about Edpuzzle. I'm sure the Edpuzzle, you are very famous with Edpuzzle, because usually I was using it for some time, and I learned about it from my colleague from ICT. And since I am the history lecturer, it helps me a lot because we cannot give all information in classes, even during the time of the face-to-face classes. It's why I used to have it as a asynchronous, the online teaching and learning material, but for assessment, I didn't use it. And I will show it to you, but I found out only because of this is the COVID, the condition and realities, we can use it also for the assessment as a assessment tool. So what is this is the only for the people who are not the famous with the Edpuzzle. So what is Edpuzzle? So Edpuzzle is the web application which helps us to create the flipped classrooms. But here it is the different from other the flipped classrooms like the Moodle-based classrooms like the iTalim or Schoology or the Google Classroom, because Edpuzzle is only, we use it only for the video assignments only. It's the mainly made for the video assignments because we can edit the videos. If you were attending yesterday's the session with Dr. Fiham, and he was showing us how we can edit the videos, how we can add the questions. So Edpuzzle also giving such kind of opportunity. Later I will show to you, but slightly different. So also what is I like in Edpuzzle that we can integrate it with the LMS system, what we are using. And it might be the Schoology and the Moodle, but not iTalim. Like for the iTalim, we will give in iTalim URL only. So if there is the time, I can show it also to you if there will be some questions, only because these are very simple things. I think they're for many of you. So this is the one of the also the functions of Edpuzzle, and it means it is an asynchronous teaching and learning tool and also the assessment tool for me. So it is also not only that one, also it is, I consider it as a storage of some videos also, which are educational videos, which I use in each semester. I can cut, I can add some voice recording. So these are the features, what it has. Number one. So I try to summarize everything according to my needs, according to the needs of the social sciences and humanities. So number one, it is enabling to choose the best educational videos from educational channels like the YouTube and also the and others. I will show you what are the list, and after that we can customize them and assign to the specific class. Number two, when we are customizing these videos, we can edit. And I found this is very easy for me. It's very user-friendly, and it is very clear. And there are a lot of the tutorials also online. Actually, what I do usually, I don't attend many trainings. Usually I just go to YouTube. I hear from people, yes, I hear from my friend about Edpuzzle. Then I didn't ask any question about Edpuzzle. I just Google it, and it took me to the YouTube. And YouTube was giving, in YouTube, I was watching the instruction of the tutorial. After that, I started using it. So it is why it is very easy to use, and you can learn about it very easily. And you can add the quiz questions, multiple choice, notes, and you can record the voice. What is the relevant place when the video is playing? So as a result, I'm in the number 3. As a result, we can monitor the task of the students. They were watching really the video, because this is one of the main concern, even though we discuss about us at the departmental level, at the Kuliya level. We can assign asynchronous many lectures, maybe using the screen cosmetic, so we can put, but really we don't know the response of the students. Are they watching our videos, and also that they can understand? Yes, there are the tools, we can create some of the forums, but here also we can Edpuzzle also the such kind of, it enables us also to know the did they understand. It's why I see it. This is one of the assessment tools for us about the students, the understanding of the course delivery. And also, as a result, it creates interactive assessment opportunity, because we are just uploading the video and customizing it. After that, students are taking part, they are watching, they are answering to questions, they are listening to the voice recording, and also the listening to the notes. And at the same time, they also can submit their video assignments to the system. So features, I'm just summarizing here. What are the features? As I said to you, we can create classrooms, number one. Later, we will see it in the website. I will take you to the website. And also we can give assignments. You see here, it says that in this class, we have to do 2 assignments. And after that, also, as I was mentioning to you, we can monitor the work of the students, how many percentage they were watching. If they were watching the 100%, or if I'm not mistaken, the more than the 80%, it will, or 70-something%, it will be red color, then it will be orange. If they were not watching it, it will also be show. And they were, when they were watching and on time, or after the deadline. And also, we can also grade students' project also here. And that one also, I need to show it in the website. It will be easier for you to see it. And number 5 is, this is the one video, the picture of the one video after my editing or customizing. In the down, you can see a lot of the small dots, and these dots means the, for example, in the minute 1:12, I have multiple choice question I was creating. Then I have multiple choice and open-ended, and also the open-ended question. So this is the tool in order to assess students' understanding, and also the not only understanding, even if it's something is very important from the class, for example, also we can upload to YouTube first, or we can also customize here, or the video lectures from is made by the screen cosmetic or recording the PowerPoints. So after that, also in the video format, and in the video format, because this is only for videos. And after that, we can really know and also we can assess the understanding of students, and also we can make it some for the grading also. So I think this is the last slide. This is showing how we can open the Edpuzzle account. So you will just go to the edpuzzle.com. It's very easy. And after that, the Edpuzzle will shoot you to the possibilities, options. Number 1 is teacher, number 2 is student. Please don't look for the lecturer. They just enter as a teacher. Also, we are the lecturers. So usually also what I do usually I enter this IAM email account to all of this is the software systems and also the LMS systems. Because when we are entering, this is my personal understanding, when we are using IAM account, and it will give sometimes some kind of also the discounts if we want to buy, and also there is some other opportunities and the facilities when they are providing for some institutions, learning institutions. So then you will click get started. So congratulations, you have successfully created your Edpuzzle account already. So this is the very simple explanation about how you are going to use it. So before going to hands-on session. Dr. Mira, do you want to add anything? Because I learned about it puzzle also from you. If you want to add anything, or please feel free. And also the others, if you have any question, just you can write on the chat, or and also you can just unmute your mic and ask question before I will go to the website to show it. It's up to you.
It's good so far. It's really nice. Thank you. It's really nice.
Okay, thank you very much. So then I'm just going to the, I'm here in the Puzzle website. And this is my page. You can, on the top, you can see the content here. What are the, I will click all of them. I will show to you according to my style, and a great book, how we are going to see the students' performance and also the class performance, my classes, class options. So this is the class, for example, and here I'm in the class Introduction to History, which was open for this semester, and I was adding 2 assignments so far, and we have the 1 assignment due assignment, because one is already almost, you can see here, from the 42 people from 53 were already watching and answering to the questions. And I have one, this is the student assignment. Later I will show. This is the class option for this class. Here you can see class code. SICUFLI. So this, because when you are creating class, you can integrate it together with Google Classroom, or you will just create and you can email your students, but usually we don't have the email of the students. Yes, we are using the iTalim, but it is very difficult to reach our students by using iTalim, because usually if the students are not registering the personal or the active, the email, the accounts, as I understood, it's very difficult. They never check the email accounts which are opened by IAUM for them. So usually in the beginning of semester, what I do first class for me is I bring one clear piece of paper, and I just introduce myself. I introduce class. At the same time, I say, please write your name, full name, and your WhatsApp number. And also I ask from them, one of the students is assigned to open the WhatsApp group. So everything, this is the goal number 1, objective number 1 in the class, that we have to have all students in the WhatsApp group. So if sometimes, maybe 3 years ago, my students were saying to me, I don't have WhatsApp group. I was saying, you have to enter some of your maybe roommates the WhatsApp group, because many things may happen. And also sometimes our students are start missing the classes, so it is easy for me to find them. And also as a lecturer, because I am concerned about the condition of students, and also this helps me when when we are having such kind of the emergencies like the COVID-19. So we can we can reach all of our students. So I am just posting, this is in a puzzle, the link to the class, and also this is the code. And after that, the students are joining it immediately. But when they are joining, another thing, what the difficulty I was finding, when they are joining with very beautiful names like the Impiana, Empire, especially in the Ottoman history class, Sultan, Abdul Hamid. But please, we have to, we have to be careful, because when they are joining with such of the names, the nicknames, it is very difficult to find exactly which student is who is exactly in the system. It's why one of the requests we have to ask from students, they have to enter with their names, the official names, and also sometimes I ask also for the metric number. So this, I think I am speaking too much. Let me move to the hands-on session. This is here, this side, you are seeing all of my active classes, and add new class. If you are new in the puzzle, you just open the account, you are pressing add new class, or you are just opening the new class. And it gives to you two options. Number one is to create a new class. Number two is the Google Classroom. If you have the already class in the Google Classroom, in LMS system, you can link it immediately, and you can import all the names from the Google Classroom, and it will be ready. So when you are then you can integrate, you can put also your notifications in Google Classroom, and also the students can see it easily. Or you can, I don't have Google Classroom, so I am thinking about opening it, but I don't have, because I rely on Italim. I really like Italim. It has many functions, and so far I am very satisfied, because Italim plus I'm using different platforms like the Puzzle and Padlet and others. And so create new class. So I am creating new class, for example, the training class. Then you can give the description classic. So you will create the classroom, or you can import the reader. So you are inviting students. So here, in order to invite, this is you are copying the link and sending to your students, or by the email. So this is how you are going to open the class. This is very simple as usual, and today we are very well versed in the technologies, not difficult. So this is about opening the new classes. Now I am moving to I am not very fast, right? I am trying to make it as simple as much as I can. And so this is one of my classes, what I already opened. And let me show firstly. Okay, this what I have assigned to my students. You can see 0. This student didn't watch. This is how we are assessing students. This student didn't watch the movie, so we can never enter to the system. But sometimes also some students are entering 2 times, and there will be 2 different names. So this is the 20%. As I was mentioning to you, we can see students were entering to the system, and how much they were watching also here. 80%, 90%, and 100 on time. These are how we can see the students. And also here, because if you can see, I was mentioning to you, I was showing this one, I was adding some questions here. When I was adding some questions, we can also grade this one, because here you can see I graded 2, because some of them I was keeping for today. So how you are going to grade this one? I am showing in a very simple way. This is the student. We can click one by one to the student, and a student watched the 100%, but grade didn't complete here, because if it is multiple choice, it is automatically, it will already, the students will be already counted there, the graded. But I was adding 2 open-ended questions. So if the open-ended, we have to go, this is my style. I don't know, maybe there is the easier style for that one. I go from one student to another, and I am grading it. So this is for example, main types of secondary sources, second-hand evidence such as books and the we read. If I am satisfied, for example, I will put 100. If I am satisfied, or you can put the 90, it's up to how they are explaining. This is for the sake of the showing to you, I am just mentioning this one. So is here, for example, I am not very satisfied. I am giving only 60. So, and also we can add the comment, your feedback to the students. And after that, you can see 5 questions, correct responses 4, and the time spent for. So after that, this this one, it shows that he or she didn't answer. She didn't answer correctly. So this is the how we are going to do this one, the how to grading. So after that, when we are after finishing all of the students, you can go to the grade book. And these are what I was doing before already. So after finishing, you can see what they were doing and how they were. So this is the one of the type of the possibilities of the monitoring students' understanding. So well, this is the how we will prepare such kind of the videos. So grading already I showed you after when the assignments are coming to you. So again, I'm going to my classes. So here it was the or a video others. Let me go to the content. Now we have to, if you remember, I was mentioning to you that we are taking ready or from your ready videos from your on the computer or from the system, educational system. So these are the channels which are linked to Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle itself, it has this is the source here, YouTube, Khan Academy, National Geographic, TED Talks. These are all we can use and we can customize and edit educations, and after that assign to classes what are the suitable. Okay, now we will I'm just clicking any of this is okay, let us this one. So this is already one of the videos. Let's say here, you choose already, or you can also choose from YouTube and give the link earlier. And this is from Edpuzzle or from the YouTube also. You can, so after that, you can edit. So in order to edit, you will click, it's very user-friendly, editing here, and on the top, you can see we have 3 functions here. Number 1, cutting. Dr. Fiham already clearly explained yesterday why we have to cut some places of the video, because sometimes we really want to have students to focus only one idea, because the videos are sometimes so the broad explanation, but we need only one small portion from that. So we can cut by using the cut the button. And also we can voice over. You are watching, you just feel that you need more explanation to explain to your students. You just start recording in this specific place where is the relevant the explanation, and after that you will start recording, you will stop recording, and it will stay here. And after the third one is questions. The questions are multiple choice. We have open-ended and not. Let us, so you have to watch everything carefully. You have to plan before. So I'm just putting somewhere here some of the questions. I just see this in the beginning is very loud, and also I am sorry, my internet is also very. So here Rahim, right? But try to make that when this information is already going from already not seen on the screen, you will multiple choice question or open-ended. Okay, you are going to write here open-ended. But your questions, I am writing this one for the sake of the training only. Your question is supposed to be on the level of the undergraduate or the postgraduate students, and you're not going to use such kind of the school level of the videos also. What is the topic, for example? And you will ask it and you will say. So here, dot shows to you that you already put one question, and after you will add multiple choice, other questions, voice recording. After that, you can click after the putting the continue, and you will continue watching. You will add everything, and you will finish. After finishing, I don't know why I cannot assign here. You will, okay, unavailable. I am sorry, but in order to assign, you have to click here. Let me go to another to show it to you. To another a video to assign, because in the beginning I didn't the probability theory. I just wanted to. This one also we cannot assign. So you really sometimes you can also what we can do. We are now the screen recording of the or videos right there from the slides. Also this one also you can assign to your students, but usually I try to make it them very short, because the students they cannot concentrate for a long time. And so after that, you are going to assign. When you are assigned, you will just click the, I wanted to find some of the trending in Malaysia or this one also cannot, I think the same, cannot assign. So maybe, let me check. Okay, I'm using 22 because I open class. This one is also very important. So I am using free account. I think it's why I cannot assign, because Edpuzzle disable me. This is maybe Dr. Mira can verify it, because I'm using 22 already. We can use only 20 storage from Edpuzzle. This might be one of the reasons. Yesterday I started, what you can do, you can invite other teachers to Edpuzzle if they are opening it. So you will get more the space, and also you can pay for it. But until 20, you can use system for free. Maybe this might be one of the reasons, but my classes are still active. And so about how you can assign later, when the YouTube, when the email account, because you're going to send the email. So to invite you to the Zoom, I can send my slides and also how to assign the video to you, then there you can learn about it. So this is about the Edpuzzle, how we can use it for studying, and also the teaching and learning, and also for the assessment. There are any questions so far?
Okay, so if we have any questions, feel free to unmute your microphone. Okay, so just to add, so basically Edpuzzle and Google Classroom is interfacing, means it's allowed to be connected. So if you're using your IIUM account for your Google Classroom, then if you want to link to Edpuzzle, then you will have to use the same account in order for the Edpuzzle to be assigned to the class in the Google Classroom, which Dr. Elmira have highlighted earlier. Okay, so is there any other questions related to some technicals on Edpuzzle?
Dr. Mira, I don't know how many people are using from IIUM. I know one time it was because this Edpuzzle was open in 2013. I mean, it was launched in 2013. What, according as a historian, I pay attention to the background of the platforms. So it is quite a long time, and the ICT one time was using it for a long time, but somehow in the social sciences, humanities, we didn't use it much. So my is about the limitations of the Edpuzzle. So it is, it is very useful, because if we are going to edit or videos and questions. In some of the platforms, it takes long time for us to create lessons in Italian, but here Puzzle really is making it very easy for me. It's why I like it, because we don't have much time to create all the lessons, for example, all the time in Italian, but here also we can do it within 5 minutes. But I don't know is how many people are using in IIM. Here, if you are seeing my screen still, right there, it says the Czech school plan. So it's the IIM plan. So, but the IIM is, I mean, how we can increase all the space also. Can you explain?
The space on,
yeah.
Sorry, just want to clarify the space on
Space of the puzzle, because you say that here also the yeah, very good is now is the I was thinking everyone was knowing about this. This is amazing. At puzzle survey, 90 to 91%, around 90%. So it puzzle before, because when I was preparing the slides, I was thinking it puzzle is so known. So why we are, I mean, even I feel very shy, embarrassed to come and explain about the puzzle, because my expectation was that everyone is knowing about it. So it's why just I am considering is possible how we can increase the possibility or the space in a puzzle, because I tried to invite some teachers already. Even I invited myself from the another account. I opened, but it didn't give any space to me. Maybe is the better option to buy it, or Dr. Mira?
I will have to check on that, or in terms of the size, because so far I've been using for quite some time. I don't have much limitations in terms of space yet. Maybe I haven't used enough. So
maybe you can see my screen still right there. Yeah, here it says, you see on the where I am my name, after that 22 out of the 20 storage I used already. So it's why all the time they are sending to me, you have to buy. But really it puzzle is what I like. It puzzle is very easy to edit, to customize, and also to see what is the process of the students' understanding of the topic. That one, I really like it. I'm using it around, I think, 2 years, or around at least 2 years I'm using it. And also when you are the classes, that one I just wanted to add, these are the classes which are active. Only I keep one from the last semester, because there are some interesting video assignments of my students. I can use it, I mean, I issue it in some other classes. But when the class is not relevant, you can delete the class. So this is also another tool. You will delete the class. After deleting the class, still puzzle didn't give possibility for me to get the more space. So this is, I think this is all about puzzle. If you have please some questions or in the chat, let me stop the sharing.
Okay, so just to share the results, we have 90% of our audience would be this would be the first time they see puzzle.
I'm surprised.
So 10% is our staff who have used it before. So maybe it would be a good idea to just go through the very basic from the login, perhaps, Dr. Elmira, and because you've done such amazing motivations on why this is useful for your field, but just in case many have not been using the platform at all, maybe we can go through starting from the main page on what would be the requirements to join the platform, please.
Yes, now you may have the problem of the history lecturer. If I will close the account, I am afraid I don't remember the password. I am not sure I was using it. I was keeping the password in the account or not. So I can I can try.
Okay. Otherwise, do you want me to help you with that one?
Maybe yes, because I am really upright. If I will close it, I can show it to you. It's why I was putting it to the slide. I mean, I was explaining. So let me try. If I will be not able to do it, so.
Can I ask question before you log out?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. This is Aisha from College of Engineering. Just now we are talking about you can import students from iTalim. Okay, so can you show me how to do that?
Inform students, or what I am doing in the
I mean, you don't need to key in again the students since you have it in the list in iTalim or your Google Classroom. So how to link
okay.
this?
So can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Yes. When you are adding new class, there are two options. Number one is Google Classroom.
Okay.
So when you are linking, I don't have any Google Classroom. It's why mine is empty.
Okay.
So here you will just click so what the Dr. Mira was mentioning, sorry, here you have to use exactly the same account of the Google Classroom, because I have the two accounts. My personal one is the IIM account. If you are using for Edpuzzle IIM account, and also for the Google for the Google Classroom. So this Edpuzzle and Google Classroom supposed to be open under the same account. Otherwise, you cannot link it. So
okay,
this is how you are going to link it to the Google Classroom. Another one is, it says you need to sign in with Google. So it doesn't have, it says I don't have the Google Classroom. So create new class. You are creating the class here, for example. And after creating, as I mentioned, I am invite students. You can invite students by emailing them or just sharing the link with them. You are copying and sharing. But what I am doing, I can share this one in iTalim. I can share this one iTalim. At the same time, at the same time, we click it. Do you see my iTalim? Sorry, do you see my iTalim?
Yes.
Sorry, Dr. Aisha, you are seeing my Italian page now, right?
Yes, yes.
So this one, how I am linking it to Italian, I can link only assignments or some videos in order to notify my students, because here I am adding it as URL.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
So
I thought you can share.
I mean, okay, now I am adding, and also I will link here assignment by assignment only, using URL only. This is how I am going to make it. And when we are clicking, it takes us to Edpuzzle.
Okay, thank you.
So this is how we are doing it, but we cannot link it immediately. Sorry, we cannot do it immediately to the.
So, yeah, maybe I can clarify on that. In terms of interfacing, in terms of system interfacing, we don't have connections directly from iTalim to Edpuzzle, because Edpuzzle is basically owned by third party. But Edpuzzle does have link. I mean, like they have certain arrangement with Google Classroom. So similar to what Dr. Elmira highlighted just now, what I did is quite similar. I collected all of the Gmail addresses, I put into a Google Classroom, and then I import those lists to Edpuzzle.
Okay, clear. Thank you.
Okay, now, Dr. Mira, I am trying to open here, I mean the sign up here, because you were asking to show to the participants how we are signing up. Okay, here we are you can see my screen, right? So here at puzzle.com, so we are signing up. When we are signing up, we can enter as a teacher and as a student. So I am entering as a teacher, but your students are going to enter as a student, and they will just join the class by the code which is given to them, or if it is linked to the Google Classroom, they can immediately, they will see the classes already because they are in the class already. I am entering as a teacher. So sign in with Google. So I am choosing my IIM account. And it goes immediately to my account here. So alhamdulillah, it took me, I didn't lose anything, so it took me immediately here. So this is how you are going to open the new account. Since I have the account under IIM, it is all my classes, everything is already here, but you will start from scratch. You will add new class, but in order, again, I am repeating, but for you, maybe first time, what was my difficulty? I didn't know how to assign. I didn't know where to find the videos, educational videos. So you have to click content. Then only content. Under the content, you can see all of these, the sources, ABDALL itself, what the other people were putting, and also here is the YouTube, and also in order to know your own content. Here, my content. This is for the things. I think this one I didn't mention to you yet. So here, these are all of my videos which I was using in my classes for educational purposes, adding some of the questions, customizing, cutting, and recording. But here, add content. You can also, you will add content. Add content is going to give to you 4 options. Create a video. Here, when you are creating a video, you are taking from this, you are not creating here from scratch in ABDALL, but you are taking from the ready ones, from the educational sources, and upload a video. Here you are uploading your ready video. So again, I am repeating, ABDALL cannot replace Google Classroom or iTalim, because ABDALL is only for the video assessments or video recordings, in order to make it easier for students to concentrate. And the student project, if you want to make assignment for them, maybe they are especially even in history, almost all of my classes are doing some kind of the group assignments. They are creating the videos on historical or some political issues. So you are creating assignment by the clicking student project or new folder. These are the 4 different options. Is it clear? Let us say student new project. But I cannot save the project because it was fine in the morning, because I keep creating new classes. I think that today during training time, now I cannot save the project. I am really sorry for that one, because I reached the limit of the ABDALL. So this is the goal of the project. Here you can write what is the goal of the project, the learning outcomes and instruction. You will write all of your instruction under here, and you will save project. After the saving project, it will again here, it will appear assignment. So you have to click the assign assignment. That one I am showing, if I am not mistaken, in the recorded video. That video I will share with all who were registering later after this is when it will finish. There I am explaining everything on the screen, because I was recording this one as a short video already, how to use ABDALL. Then you are clicking, it will give to you all the list of your active classes. You are clicking what class is you want to assign, to which class you want to assign this one. You will click and you will assign. When you are assigning, also pay attention, due date. This is assignment. This is my class, just they started entering my students. Here you have to pay attention, when is the due date. This one, all the time, give some time. And then after that, in the system, you can see they were submitting according to the due date or later. This is the function. So it is puzzle is very easy. My main idea here was to share that maybe some of you didn't hear about it, so you can benefit from it puzzle, and you can use it for other different teaching and learning the tool, and also for the seeing how students are following your instructions, since we are not able to see our students face to face. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and thank you. Yes, Dr. Mira. Now, others also, if you don't have any question, can I move to Prezi? Prezi is another some.
There was a question actually
yes.
Earlier in the chat room. So about the content, whether the content can be ours, I think you have explained, right? We can have our own content. So if you have your own video lectures that you have recorded, you can upload to Edpuzzle. Yes. Any other questions?
Assalamualaikum, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Voluntary. I need your favor. I think I was a bit slow, but I'm interested to know more how you cut the video just now. Yeah, yesterday I attended another session, but I think maybe you can share a bit demo how you cut the video.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe I can highlight first the difference between VB that we have yesterday with Dr. Faham and what Dr. Elmira have now is a little bit different purpose, because VB basically you only cut portions of the videos or modify or highlight the portions of the videos that you want to share. In Edpuzzle, because the purpose is beyond just sharing content, but it also have interactive elements of teaching. So it allows you to embed questions. So yesterday in Dr. Faham's sessions, the question is actually on Untitled. In Edpuzzle, the question can be embedded inside the video itself. So this is the difference between Edpuzzle and VB that covered yesterday. Perhaps Dr. Elmira wants to share how we can.
Also I just wanted to add to you, Dr. Mira, from the social science and the humanities background, really is some of the create the lessons in Italian is quite complicated for us. It's why the Edpuzzle, we can create everything within a very short period. So it's why Edpuzzle for me some kind of the tool in order to make it more functional and easier to use. It's why I keep saying this is very easy background, the platform. Now about the cutting, again, I will try my best. Again, I cannot assign it by since can I cut it or not? So this is the one of the videos. Sorry. What I have to, for example, in YouTube, you can also the YouTube, for example, history. What is the history of Islam? Let us see. So here are the history of Islam. This is from the new video. This is the video I want to use, for example, for my class. But I cannot assign. Again, I am sorry, I cannot assign to class. You will click here to assign. My limit already reached the maximum. So here you will, but I can show you edit. Okay, it's functioning. I will down. I am clicking edit the video. But you have to really watch the video before you have to really be sure that this video is good for your class. There are on the top are 3 functions: cut, voiceover, cushions. So now you are start the very good. Very good is the blocked video. This video is blocked. So here you are since you are editing, during editing time, you have the 3. A cut, voiceover, and cushion. In order to cut, You already assume that you already watched this video. You will just bring here. You don't, for example, you don't like what in the, sometimes in the beginning of the video, there is a very long list of the contributors or sometimes the music, you want to cut it. So you will use this button in order to cut in the beginning or at the end. So usually they're in the beginning and the end. And this is for the voiceover, and this is for adding the questions. So there are a lot of the many instructional videos available in YouTube, so you can learn more from the YouTube videos, inshallah. Did I answer to the question?
Okay, so if it's not clear, perhaps I can, because I'm still,
Yeah.
I still have the.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah,
account.
please, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe I can share my screen. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I am stop sharing. Yes, please, Dr. Mira.
Okay.
Hey, rumah Datin tu penuh.
Mine.
Datin. Rumah dia lah penuh kutuk. Wisnu nanah no.
Okay, so maybe I can share through mine because I noticed that I haven't really used.
Yeah, I was using it too much.
Ini gambar.
No. Sekejap dia tengah share ni. Sekejap.
Okay, so let me just show how we can actually use the content. So maybe I also have to make it clear, whatever you uploaded to Edpuzzle, it becomes a community. It will be under fair use policy. So it means that your lecture can be used by other people as well, which I don't think, in my case, I don't mind actually. But if you really worried that people might use yours, then maybe this is not the platform. Okay, but I've seen a lot of my colleagues have been donating and sharing their resources as well to the platform. So I'm sure it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let me just share one of the content here. Say I want to share one of my class. Okay, so this is the classes that I have I have already uploaded to Edpuzzle on the left hand side, and say I'm going to use the content that is available. So I'm going to use any of this. Okay, other people's content. And instead of sharing the whole thing, I just want to share, I just want to work with portions of it. I can go to edit. Okay. So which portions that you want to share? Say I want to share only from here to here. Okay, so after you watch, this is the only part that is relevant for your class. Okay, so in between, I want to make sure that all of my students watch this portion. So I want to add perhaps an open-ended questions. Okay, so I can add somewhere here. Okay, so we can save. Okay, so as soon as the students reach this point, the video will stop, and then the students will have to answer the question first before they proceed. Once you finish, if this is the only questions you want to have, click continue. Okay. And then if it's finished, click on finish. And then assign. So this assignment can be you can assign if you have like 5 classes that you want to assign with similar content, just click any of those classes in Google Classroom and then assign. So that's basically it. Okay, as simple as that.
And that you did.
Yeah, yes, doctor.
Dr. Mira, also the due date, and they have to also put the due date and also the skipping. Maybe you can show here prevent skipping also.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, so we can assign the due date. So say you want to give like 3 days or 4 days for them to respond and then go through all that content, starting from when. So you can pre-schedule, you can set the finish date. And then usually I will just end at midnight. Okay, so save. This is the prevent skipping is to prevent moving fast forward the video. So because sometimes the students might fast forward the video and then they might skip certain part which is we believe that would be important. So this is the part where we can actually do that. I just want to highlight another things that probably is important for us as a lecturer is to go through all these findings, which is I believe Dr. Elmira have highlighted earlier. To analyze the engagement, we can actually look at the how much they actually have watched. So in my case, I have most of my students watch full videos. Okay, so this is good. Then I can sort of sure that some my content has been delivered. And if there's any students that have missed the content, then I can sort of follow up with my students and ask, why didn't you watch the video? Is there any difficulties? So maybe this is the time for us to sort of clarify. Maybe some of them having difficulties to access because of the internet connections or something like that. So it's easier for us to engage because without this engagement, we wouldn't know what would be the problem that our students is currently facing. Okay, so that may be things that I can add, Dr. Elmira.
I think this is all, Dr. Mira. And maybe some other questions.
Okay, so is there any other questions?
Except thinking, I don't see in the chat, I don't. Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
About the grades, can we export it in spreadsheet or Excel file?
Yes.
About the grades on the from the Edpuzzle, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
We can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. We can. Is there after the grading? Should I share the screen again? And
that'll be nice, please. That'll be nice. Thank you.
Screen. Puzzle. This is one. Okay, this is my puzzle, my class. So here I am in my introduction to history class. So this is the answers and the grade book. On the top is the grade book. Again, I'm showing this is the grade book to the intro to history class. My internet connection is unstable. Okay. I am opening. So here you can see it didn't open yet. I am sorry. Here it's supposed to be the import. Import of the, you can import, but you can import to Excel only. Again, I never use a puzzle for the export gradebook. You can use and you can export whatever. Here I was assigning to, this is the list of my students, and I was assigning so far 2 assignments to them. This is the total score in the first part. It will be total from 2 assignments. This is their time. Number 1 assignment was the primary and secondary, so the sources, and this is student assignment. If you see the pen, it means students supposed to write. This is my video, so 2 assignments. At the end, I have to grade all of them. After grading, we can see the total. After that, you will export gradebook. You will just export it and you can see in the Excel. So this is I think I answered to the question. Are there any other questions related to Edpuzzle? Because for me, Comparing to Prezi, puzzle is more useful for us and is very easy to use.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor.
Yes, yes. Walaikum assalam.
My question is, can we edit multiple videos to combine it into one?
That one inside of puzzle, you cannot do it. You can edit, you can prepare the content. After that, only you can use the ready video. So because puzzle is the already ready videos, you can just edit one video only, isn't it, Dr. Mira? What I understood according to my using of it. Yeah. So you cannot edit multiple videos, but only one video. You have to prepare it. You have to edit. You have to prepare everything content. Only then you can upload it to the system, and you can again add some questions, voice recording, and others.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah. So you have shared just now on the grading. I think we also have answered Dr. Ikhwan question. Okay. So yes, it can be graded. Dr. Elmira have just shared just now. And maybe if I can show that the question doesn't always have to be multiple choice. It can be open-ended questions. Okay. So in this case, this is probably why some people might prefer certain platform, and this is the reason why I'm actually so happy to have many of our colleagues volunteered, because I think this is the good time for us to showcase different disciplines on how we can actually utilize this. So this is some of the examples. Okay, so I don't feel, I'm sorry I have to show the metric number, but I think I have to remove it later. So yeah, but this is the example that how the graded can be actually implemented. Okay. Yeah, so just to answer that questions, if it's can it be graded? It can be graded, yes. All right, Dr. Elmira. So shall we proceed to the next session, the Prezi?
Okay, Prezi.
Okay, before that, there's one question from Dr. Nur Akmal. Okay, so how do we make sure the students use their real name? Or in my case, make it clear, very clear that if I cannot identify who the person is, then I would consider that that account belongs to no one. So either they have to use their real name or the metric number. As long as I can identify them, it should be okay. So I'm not sure. What about you, Dr. Elmira? What do you do to make sure the students use their real name in the account?
Okay, Dr. Mira, in the beginning, I used this puzzle only for extra information only. So I was not grading. So it was on voluntary basis. I was adding some information. If you want to learn more about it, you can go there. I didn't make it compulsory all the time for them. But see, I use it for the student assignments. But when the students were uploading their videos, it is one of my instructions, because this is all the protocol, everything from very beginning, it's supposed to be written and very clear. What is the beginning of the video? They have to put their names. This is the official names, how it's appearing in the IAM system, and the metric number. So it's why when I was watching, I use it only as some kind of the resource, the source of the storehouse of the big videos, because one time there was a problem with AISHA. It's why I rely on a puzzle for my students to submit their also the assignments. So, but I was able to see their names. Now, starting from the last semester, I realized there are too many Khans, too many sultans in the class, especially in history. Everyone wants to be sultan. So it's why now I started demanding from them, asking from them, requesting, they have to write their names exactly what is written in the IAM system, and they follow so far. But we cannot control it. We cannot control. So I am saying, if you are not writing the official name, I am not going to grade your answer, because students want to show they are really very positive. They want to show that they are following, they are learning, and they are willing to learn. It's why they are cooperating so far. So this is my way of the, based on my experience. Should I proceed with the Prezi?
Yes, yes, please. All right. I hope that answered the
thank you.
question. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. So is the Prezi is, this one is not the grading tool. This is the something I learned because of the COVID-19. Just I wanted to give my general idea about different types of the slides and the different types of the video recording. So I came out with the option of the Prezi. I never used Prezi before, and because I were just using the PowerPoints, then but some of my students were using Prezi in the classes, because Prezi is just the software in order to prepare the slides. And these are not the real slides, presentation we can see. So this is the, but it can be a good asynchronous online teaching and learning tool. But again, it is the online. We are, when we are at the preparing the presentation, it will be, so it is the presentation software and it is online. The number two, what is Prezi? It is online. So we need to have an internet access. If you are using free Prezi account, we need to have online, I mean the internet, good internet in order to have it. It's why for the asynchronous, yes, what we can do, we can make the video from our presentation and we can upload it to YouTube. And also that one, the YouTube, and from the YouTube, we can just give the link in Italim because the students can watch it later. So this is online presentation tool. How it is different from PowerPoint presentation usually we use because of zooming, because it has the zooming function. I try to use the zooming in PowerPoint, the presentations, but it is so complex for me from the social sciences. So it's why Prezi is easier. If really I want to make something very vibrant, dynamic, and three-dimensional and attractive, the presentation, especially short presentations, not very long ones. The Prezi is the very good platform, and also we have the video recording. If we are using zooming function in the PowerPoint, as I mentioned, it's very complex for me, it takes time, but the Prezi is providing some templates, so it is very easy for us just to use the free template from there and just place what the information we want to give to the class. So these are my personal views from social science background. Again, strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. I try to analyze it, how we can use it for the this social science. Strengths, still, I found that the strengths is much more than the weaknesses. So strengths for me are it is very vibrant, dynamic presentations. If really you want to wake up your students, this is the excellent platform, excellent software. And it will be very interactive because video recording, you are going to be on the background, and these bubbles are going to be in front of you and they are moving. So especially for the first and the second year students, this is the excellent, they are very active ones. It depends on the what type of the subject, discipline you are teaching also. If you really need to deal with the forms and the calculations, maybe a Prezi will be a little bit difficult. That one I will explain later. So it has zooming and the motion, creative, highly graphical. And also these presentations and the videos we can store in the cloud of the Prezi software. And when we are traveling, just we can, if there is the internet access, we can just use it from there. But again, we need weaknesses now. We need the internet access if we are using from the Prezi cloud only. And also, this is number one. Number two, weakness. Presentation can feel unstructured, especially in the beginning when we are preparing the Prezi slides. Sometimes you can you are a lecturer and you want to explain some specific information, and you don't remember exactly under which category you were putting this information, so you have to again zoom all of them until you will find your specific specific information. So it might be very messy. So this is the one of the weaknesses, and also it requires from me longer time to prepare because of the structure. Really, I need to think about it exactly what I am going to put, which one comes under which category. So these are the weaknesses. And also saving of videos requires good internet connection. I try to record the 15 minutes because when you are recording video in Prezi, it has the limit is the 15 minutes, like the screencast-o-matic. I try to make many videos, 15 minutes. Then it is processing to the cloud after finishing your video. But it will 1 day, 2 days, again, I was recording, so I realized my internet, since at our house, the internet connection is not very strong. The shorter videos are better. So this is the one of the weaknesses also. And also not many variation of editing tools. Also there are only few, I will show to you, but there are also opportunities from this area from my viewpoint. This is something like the fresh view of presenting information. So Prezi is, it was open, I think, sometime in 2009 or 2010. One time it was very fashionable about students. All of them, they were preparing their presentations in Prezi. So it is very something like the different way, just working with the PowerPoint presentations. And this is also the tool to wow the audience. If really you want to impress your students, 1 or 2 you can prepare and they will be so different. And so this is about the mood of the students. You can change, they might be interested. And also videos can be downloaded to computer, YouTube, to reach the broader audience. If you are using paid account, for free, you can store only in the cloud, in the Prezi system itself, in the software. So you will have account, and this account, whatever you are preparing in the PowerPoint, in the beginning, you are preparing PowerPoint presentation, not the PowerPoint presentation. So after that, only you are recording. If you want to record all the presentations and the videos, it will be stored there. If you want to download from there or link to YouTube, you have to pay. You have to pay, and you have to have the paid account and the threads. For some people, because there are a lot of the zoomings, if you will put the very short information under each the bubble or the diagram, the form, you are moving them, zooming in, zooming out. Some students may feel dizzy. One of my students, I remember, also was presenting, and she was very much playing with the zooming in, zooming out. I wasn't able to follow her. So these are the difficulties. And also because of this one, we can use concentration during presentation, and also that we can feel that presentation might be unstructured. So this is this my observation about Prezi. So here I am showing to you how we can open Prezi account. Again, it's very easy. You will go to prezi.com, and click Get Started. Then it will take you to the pricing page. You will continue free because if I'm not mistaken, is the around $9 US per month. If I'm not mistaken, I was thinking even to have the paid account. I didn't decide it because there are too many opportunities now. So which one is the best one? I need to choose to buy the accounts. So I enter by using IIM email account. So these are the different types. You can open the Prezi account, or you can use the Gmail email address or IIM account. So this is all, I mean, to open it, you already created your Prezi account. very easy to open, only the 4 steps when you open Prezi account. So after that, you will be inside of the Prezi, and you can start already preparing your first presentation. You will choose template and presentation title. Here I am showing by the number 1, 2, 3. In the beginning, it will give to you 3. You will click new presentation. Later, if the time is quiet, I think now is already the 11:53, so I will try to be faster. So you will have the 3 options. Number 1 is you can create from template. This one usually I use. This is the free template, which is the Prezi is giving to you. All the diagrams, everything is already in the system. You will just use it. Or you can start from scratch. If you are very good in Prezi, you can start from scratch. You can design your own the presentation. How many the bubbles, how many the topics, or you can convert from PowerPoint. This one, I didn't like it because when you are converting it from PowerPoint, really the structure will be not as you want, because sometimes you want to really highlight something, but it will be undermined during this time. So I usually use from the template, from the ready template, and I will structure from there. Again, according to my experience, we cannot just use cut and paste of the text or information, what we have in PowerPoint presentation, because here structure is different, and also it will be so messy, so difficult. So it's why we have to design the topic based on the PowerPoint, but it will be more interesting. So these are the number 2. I am here. Now you are using you choose create from template. Now you are choosing from this template. I try this one, also this one. These are the easy ones to try. Then after choosing your presentation, it asks you number 3, presentation title. You will write your presentation title and you will press continue. You will press continue. Now, number 4. These are it will immediately, when you will press continue, you already choose the template, you already wrote the title of your presentation, you press the continue. Now it is taking you to this is the template. Here are you can see on your left side, something like the slides. This is the bubbles. You will just zoom in, zoom around, zoom out, and you will fill all of them. So really in the beginning, we have to really play with it. We have to, this is we can learn by the trial and error. These are very user-friendly, the software. You will fill all of them. You can, again, the check it, again, you can fill, you can change. And also during this time, number 5, what you can do, you can upload images. Here I am showing in the picture, you are uploading some images. Some are free given by the Prezi, or you can also upload from your computer. You can upload from computer. Also, text editing. We want to change sometimes the color or the font. You can, on the top, you will see the style or the insert or some images and the diagrams and the shapes, others. And also here are all the tools. So it's almost the same like the PowerPoint presentations on it's very easy ones. And 7, after you will finish everything, whatever the changes you are doing, because this is in cloud, everything will be saved automatically in under your account in your presentation list. So this is how you are preparing presentations by using Prezi. After this one, after the presenting, after the finishing it, just look on the up, you will see one small button, 2 small buttons. Number 1 is present, number 2 is create video. In present, you can just check this is the how the flow of the all information, the bubbles or the diagrams, and here create video. If you are clicking to this button after finishing your PowerPoint presentation, you can create video from your the presentation, not the presentation, sorry, not PowerPoint presentation. So when you click the create video, it will take you to this page, and you are clicking here, this page. On your right side, you will say it, number 1. You have to allow your camera of your device. Then usually I adjust content, because if you can see the face of the person, like the presenter is covered by the bigger the title or the bubble, and if you are adjusting the content, it will go down, and the presenter, we can really see the presenter. Then after that, you will press record video. So these are the 3 very simple steps. Then number 3 here, you are going to the page, you will press red button, and it will shoot you 3, 2, 1, and you will start recording. What I am using to move from the bubble to another, from one topic to another, I am using to zoom in, zoom out. I'm using this all the arrows. Then after finishing, I save the video. I am saving video. After saving video, as I mentioned to you, after this is saving, we have to be very sober when we are saving it, and internet access is supposed to be good, because it takes some time until it will appear here in a such way that you can copy the link, you can download, and you can also upload to Facebook and YouTube. But again, these functions are only here, but in order to use these functions, to download it to your computer, we have to use the paid account. So this is the the theoretical part, what I show to you by using Prezi. Dr. Mira, now it's already 12. I think there is no need for the practical part, or because it will again take time, and this is the simple one. I just wanted to remind that we have also Prezi. Only this was my main aim here. What do you suggest to do now?
Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Elmira. I think we have covered almost everything. Just to share with everyone that currently CPD is with Educators 4.0, or I think in ERTL guidelines, they refer it as e-learning facilitators, the ELF. So we have, Alhamdulillah, we have volunteers from almost all kuliah. And Dr. Elmira is one of the volunteers, mashallah. I'm really honored, as I said, we have so many good-hearted people around on IUM who have volunteered to come forward and assist the colleagues. And Dr. Elmira is one of the reps from IRKHS that has volunteered to assist the team in the colleagues in IRKHS. We have prepared one guidelines which consists of many topics, including what Dr. Elmira covered today. So we will share officially on 5th of May, inshallah. Once it is wrapped up, we will share as an ebook to everyone. So you don't have to print. There will be no hard copies distributed. It will be in forms of soft copy, and everybody can have it. And it will be a live document, which means that we will update from time to time, just in case there are some platforms that our colleagues are interested to elaborate. And yes, so that would be the opportunities, if just in case you have missed any of the topics today or the hands-on today, and you want to go through the Prezi in the one that the document that we will going to share on 5th of May, inshallah. Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Elmira. I really appreciate, and thank you very much for all our colleagues here. MashaAllah, many of participants on Zoom as well as in YouTube. May Allah bless all of you. May Allah bless you, Dr. Elmira, and your family. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakumullah khair, and jazakumullah khair, everyone. Let's end the session with tasbih kafarah and suratul as. Okay, Jazakumullah khair. Again, thank you, Dr. Elmira. Jazakumullah. I really
you very much.
appreciate and
Thank
looking
you all.
forward to meet everyone and Dr. Elmira tomorrow in the fourth session of e-learning clinic, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.